Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the Thursday video. I don't got anything too exciting planned for today. As you can see, I got the firewood organized, so we got a little bit of room. We organized a little bit. That's good. That's dandy. We're just going to kind of show you what's going on with the Mazda here today. So we did have another issue that we ran into. So in the midst of the city getting mad and me having to put this thing back together, basically just to limp it in here, I noticed I had a fuel issue. So I went to go get gas and I couldn't fill up. It just clicked. Click, click, click. So here's what's going on. So right there we have our charcoal canister, and what was happening is this line runs from here all the way down, all the way back, all the way up under there, into a hole right in here. So we should be able to get air to blow from there all the way up to the charcoal canister up here, and that wasn't happening. So I read in the manual a little bit, which is over there on the bench, and there was a little purge valve in line, and that thing was stuck. I tried everything I could at work to get it to unstick. I tried to find one through Mazda, couldn't even find a part for this, and that's kind of sometimes the pain in the ass with these trucks is sometimes they're really hard to find parts for, or if you do, it's super expensive. I had to replace a shift boot one time, and like the inner boot that's under the beauty cover, it was like $80. So I said screw it, and I just put the beauty cover over it. You didn't see it anyway. Maybe there was more noise, maybe there wasn't. Anyway, so I just bypassed that. I got this little barbed fitting, which I'm gonna show you. I got an extra one. So I got a little barbed fitting that looks just like this, a little bit smaller, but you see that there? Looks like that. And I put that in line and took that purge valve out. That's the beauty of working on these old cars. Something like this doesn't care. There's no computer to say, oh, you don't have the purge valve anymore, so now we're gonna be pissed at you. That doesn't exist on these. So I got that part figured out, and then I realized that the floor on the driver's side was mush, which is a common rust spot for these, where the floor joins kind of up by the firewall. There's a seam. We'll show you in here. So it'll rust right up in here where my hand is. So you can see right there where that white panel is, that's where I patched it in. I riveted that hole together, and then I used black silicone and went around it so it's watertight. I don't care what it looks like, I really don't care at all. I want this thing to haul wood around, I want it to just enjoy it. It's kind of one of those weird cars, you know, I had them in high school, I have 3 of them right now, and it's just one of those things. I got it, I really enjoyed the simplicity of it and the manual transmission, and I don't know, just something about these stupid things. So we got the floor fixed, I figured out the fuel issue. Now we have to finish the drivetrain. So here's what we got going on. I got the hub off still, as you can see, but I redid the backing plates. We put new end links in there, new axle seal. We did upper ball joints, we did the shocks, and we did the lower ball joint. So this side really is ready to go back together, and that's kind of what I'm gonna be working on tonight. So I'm gonna do my best to film a little bit of this and explain to you what I'm doing before I have to start getting my hands dirty. So over here, I have the knuckle from that side where the wheel bearing is going to sit on there. And you can see right here I've laid out all these pieces in order. There's the stub, 2 little nuts, we got a little washer spacer, we got a snap ring, a bearing. This guy right here has threads in it, and it screws onto this part of the knuckle right there. And then there's a washer in there. And the washer itself kind of confuses me because some guys have them on their truck and some guys don't. So I don't know if it was just like a adjustment from the factory or what. A lot of this stuff is newer to me because, let's face it, nowadays we're not rebuilding stuff like this anymore. Wheel bearings, they come as an assembly, or you just press a simple bearing into a knuckle. They don't make these things so you can service them like this anymore, and it kind of makes me sad because anytime I've had to deal with it, I had to do 2 Land Cruisers at Toyota, and it takes a long time to kind of remember, okay, this is how this works, this is what we do. And that's why this guy right here has been my best friend. This manual is actually from Mazda. It's the ones that would be supplied in the service shop and stuff like that. And I actually got this one on eBay for like 20 bucks because it's really beat up. Right there is the other side. And here's one weird thing that I had going on that I really can't answer you. And I talked about this way back when I first took this truck apart. So the weird thing is this little piece, you can see the wear in there, both of them are like that, and I really don't know what was creating my clunk noise to begin with. That's why we went ahead and replaced everything in the front end. I know that's kind of shotgunning parts, but like I said, a lot of stuff nowadays it's not rebuildable like this, so it's a little bit harder for me to diagnose, and I'm not super well versed in it. So that's kind of my plan of attack for tonight is I'm going to go in and I'm going to make this manual here my best friend, hopefully figure out exactly how all this stuff goes back together because it's been ages, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. It's been a long time since I tore it apart, so we're going to try to figure out exactly what's going on. And my plan is that Sunday, because I have to work Saturday, we can get this thing back together and lowered on the ground. But at the very least, we're going to work on it. I want to get at least one side of this thing squared away so we can get it going and get the Mustang in the garage. So thanks for tuning into this Thursday video. Like, subscribe, drop me a comment down below. We upload every Monday, Thursday, and Sunday. Thanks, guys. See you next time.